You could have built me a boat that flies, but no. That's why I went to what? She'll take the party boat.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's actually Jean's.
It went to Jean?
Well,
Was
yeah,
that their engagement present?
She helped make it.
Oh, okay.
No, that was hers initially.
Okay.
She's like, listen, when we get divorced,
this is
in
mine.
15 years, I'm living on the boat.
Right?
You go. You're a god. Figure out your own shit.
She's a demigod, not a god.
It'll be close enough at that point.
It will be close enough
She'll
at
be
that
like,
point.
oh shit! Oh, that was lucky as hell.
Oh.
It was tilted almost all the way.
Damn,
over.
man. And the fan is right there. Like that was close. Jenna actually dumped a bunch of hers earlier.
It's such a bitch.
She was trying to yeah.
So,
She was trying to and it didn't work out so well.
so she has 50 more. Jesus. Well, we're maxing Constitution.
How does she have 50 more? Oh, level.
She's level 15.
Yeah, that's right.
She gets 30. She gets 60 total from level 1 up. Her stats, Dex, and Wisdom are naturally going to be at 35. And then 5 and 5 out of that to max them out. She has 50 left.
God damn.
And then 20 left because she maxed out Constitution.
I don't think there's
And then I'm probably going to split it 20 charisma and then 15 and 15.
like with the way
No.
with the way the rules and the whole system's been reworked. I don't know if I actually could sit at a table with another DM that's going 5e rules.
Dude, if they were going by the book, I would have nothing to do with it.
I don't think I could do it, man. I don't think I'd be able to put it into like perspective anymore.
I feel like I could pull it back, but there's so much shit that just annoys me. And I really like this system. If anything, I would hope to have a reasonable conversation of like,
Yeah.
okay, here's the deal.
Well, I mean, this is a system that you could actually like write out. You just again have to have the time to write it, have to have the means to publish it.
Yeah. I mean, not even publish it. If I'm going to be playing with people, I just keep it on the computer and email it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can get the notepad to be, like, 4,000 pages long, but if we're talking the actual rules, if
Yeah.
I'm writing the rules, it's going to be something like 5,000 lines
Right.
at the end of it.
Yeah. If you're doing the whole transcript of the system that's created, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the thing of, like, gotta feel free to edit it.
Yeah.
I want, like, if anything, I would love for people to take the system and then do what they want to it.
Yeah.
and
Well,
hear what it did.
take the system, play with it as is, and then give you feedback, which you
Mhm.
want, and give you notes and shit of what
Yeah.
works and what doesn't work.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm always very proactive about it, so I would expect about the same. Like, tell me about a problem, but if you're gonna play a session before you talk to me, then and you come up with something, fix the fucking problem and tell me what you did.
Right? Don't just come to you with a problem like you're Mr. Fix-It. Like, no, I gave it to you to use, dude. I didn't
Yeah.
give it to you to come to me with your problems.
Nah,
I gave it to you to fucking use it.
I'm down for a back and forth conversation about the rules.
Like
Because someone's gotta.
I've had a lot, man. I've had a lot of different conversations with a lot of different DMs, and all of them, okay. Probably like 9 out of 10 that I've spoken to are very aware that the books are just there for references, and then everything is homebrew.
Yeah.
Like, everything is homebrew. Most of the creatures that you encounter are homebrew. The campaigns you create are homebrew. Even when you're following a pre-made campaign, most of the shit that's in there is homebrew. Because the DM takes what they want and gets rid of what they don't want, and then a premeditated campaign becomes a homebrew. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
But there's also downfalls.
Keeps it fun.
Yeah, and then of course what you've noticed is there's also downfalls. You don't think about the consequences of the future, and then all of a sudden you're railroaded by this fucking beast you created.
Yeah. I think it's all been an extremely fun experience.
Yeah, I mean it's all
balancing around it.
and it's all relative too. It's all relative. Like it changes.
We've really, like, there's almost nothing left.
Yeah.
Of 5e rules.
Yeah, no.
At this point, I've fucked with almost everything.
Basically, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
I've fucked with the stats. I've now fucked with the weapons and the armor.
Yep.
I've fucked with what the weapons and armor do.
Well, like the spells, I think is the only thing that's kept. But even those, the like damage-wise or the effects, or
we've gone back to.
Yeah.
I straight up ripped the spells. I don't want to fuck with that. I'll create some new ones, but I like the baseline spells.
Well, then then the components is gone. How many spells you're allowed to use per day and have to prepare for, that's gone. The spells themselves, I think, are the only thing that's left.
Mm-hmm. I just hate. Now, ritual spells still apply.
Yeah.
Like shit that requires you to sit down or that has a casting time or that you have to build a specific room.
Yeah.
The teleportation circles, blah, blah, blah. Because those rules make sense to me and I like them.
Yeah.
But goddamn, man, I just cannot stand. Do red dragons have wings in humanoid form? They would. They'd have wings and a tail.
I think so, yeah.
Because they're not dragonborn. Dragonborn are specified.
Yeah, they're...
And also, the tail, I would go back and forth for a dragonborn if the player wanted one.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Right?
Yeah, it gives them a single D8.
Yeah.
And a chance to wipe something off their feet. I mean, it's a mace. And
Right.
that still
Yeah.
takes an action.
Like, ooh, you can knock all that fancy shit off their table to make a statement.
Yeah. And people are like, no, you can't do it. That's one of the things about 5e
Yeah.
rules.
You're not allowed to. Again, it's just there as reference. Like, if someone wants to argue with the DM, then the books are there for them to pick up and be like, okay, well, here. But, I mean, ultimately, it's up to the DM anyway.
Yeah.
It's their world. You're just playing in it.
It's got to be fun for everybody.
Oh, of course.
But that's the thing. You always have the conversation in good faith.
Dude, it is funny too, man. You remember when when I did the thing for you and Zach, and my first statement was like, I'm not here to care about your characters, so if you end up dying, you die. I've talked to so many DMs that feel the exact same way. Like, some of them sit down at the table with their players, and that's their sole mission for that day is to kill off one of their people.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, goddamn, man, I'm not that ruthless. I just tell you I'm not gonna save you. Like, I'm not gonna ask what your health is and then fudge the damage to keep you alive.
I get it sometimes. I did set out to kill you.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to be harsh on the consequences because we love the character. You
Yeah.
rolled high on your luck. I'm happy we have luck for that reason.
Yeah.
If anything else, but
I would have too, man. I would have.
I
I
did.
would have.
I ranked that as I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely killed you.
Oh yeah. My guy would have fucking died if Tank hadn't shown up.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you would
makes me-
you had forgotten about the rounds you had set. We had gone one too late.
Well, you had gone one more, yeah.
Yeah.
You still would have been down.
I still would have been
you
down.
actually would have been fine because he literally did all that damage in one turn.
Yeah.
Fighters.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's the no damage reduction.
Yeah.
You need to look into. You might want to give yourself mage armor as a spell.
Probably at some point, yeah. I might.
Well, I mean, you might just want to take it. I think it's a cantrip, or it's a first level.
Okay.
Which means you should be able to cast it. It's plus 4 damage reduction per slot level used. I think it lasts for an hour.
I'll use it at level 7. Dude, that'd be 28. Holy shit. I mean, if we went per slot level and not just specific ones, that would be plus 28.
So, note to take for Lilith, I'm taking sharpshooter, no disadvantage at long range.
Okay.
That means if I give her a longbow, she has 400 feet of range with no disadvantage at any point.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of a ranger.
Okay. Well, the thing is, usually, like, it's 80 for short bow, and then beyond that, you can shoot up to 320, but you get disadvantage because you're so far.
Yeah.
With sharpshooter, you never get disadvantage.
Is that a proficiency?
No,
Sharp-
it's a feat.
Oh, okay.
It is, also, she can take -5 to hit to add 10 to the damage.
She does have nice feet. Doesn't Tank have that same thing?
That's Great Weapons Master. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty, it is. His is for two-handed weapons, hers is for bows.
Nice. Should be an ice pick. And as useless as it sounds, and it is, and as shit as it would be, I've always wanted to create a character whose like sole weapon was throwing. So like shurikens and throwing knives,
Well, no, the thing is, you could totally do that.
and even darts.
Just javelins, man. Because javelins are crazy strong. Like, realistically, you could throw high damage on them and then just because you can carry up to, if you want to do thrown weapons reasonably, like if you're going axes, you could probably carry 8.
Yeah.
Like 4 on each hip in a bag, and then beyond that you're looking at difficult to draw, difficult to all that.
Yeah.
Javelins you could carry probably 16, because you could carry 2 like duffels with 8 on your back. I've played Mountain Blade, and one of the categories is thrown weapons.
Yeah.
It's like a realistic medieval war.
Do friggin' shurikens.
That you could carry a shitload of those.
I mean, they don't do shit for damage, but it'd still be fun to play.
Well, just give them piercing.
Yeah, true.
And I really, with the armor system, what I want to do as well, if we ever get around to it, is rework how piercing damage works, so that it's much more effective against armor.
Yeah.
Because even just ignoring a third, I'm thinking like a possibility of, if you do piercing damage, then a third of the damage you do always goes through the armor, no matter what.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of piercing, is that it goes through the armor. But like again,
we want it to still be effective. We don't want it to invalidate armor because it's super common.
Yeah.
But it can't be that everyone is picking the same fucking weapons because piercing is worthless.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has a warhammer right now.
Yeah.
And granted, I think it's the most appropriate for Seamus and Tank.
But they all have warhammers. That is funny. Everyone that's been created,
except for Jerry.
Yeah, except for Jerry.
Jerry's got that fucking great sword from the.
He does now from the
fair.
trade fair. Yeah.
I honestly increase 1 ability score of your choice by 2. I'm gonna go skill expert.
You know what the other weird part is? I don't know.
She's gonna be so fucking
I don't know if I'd be able to sit at a table, like, as much as I want to play with other, like, real people and not just figments of my imagination. I don't know if I would be able to, because I'm so used to the way you and I play, where we DM and insert our own created characters into the game just to make the story better. But we control those.
Yeah.
We're not waiting on their decision.
I think we could do it, but the thing is, we'd have to find someone with the same mindset around the whole thing. Because we're both very sort of loose form with the whole thing. I think you were okay with what I came up with, and I was desperate to come up with something because it was fun.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be more varied. Because I've always disliked the initial stat system, especially.
It is very limiting. It feels very limiting.
It's boring. And it leads to numbers being lower. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to do with the campaign in the beginning. Yeah. But with an actual setting in mind.
Yeah.
As opposed to just like, tank strength is 193. What's the max?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Does that give a modifier?
I have no idea on that either.
I just look at the strength and then I'm like, yeah, he could probably do
that. Yeah, he could probably do that. His strength's 100. What's your strength? 20? You'll be all right.
I'm amazed with how far we got into this campaign with me just doing nothing, dude. Like, I was just writing down numbers and spitballing.
Exactly.
Until you were level 9 or 10.
Right? A lot of fun, though.
It was very fun.
It is weird. It's actually funny to me.
Remember when he was dead?
Who?
This character? Remember when we fast forwarded and just dropped him and abandoned him?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Go ahead with what you were saying.
Yeah, I remember when we fast forwarded and Druid was dead and everyone was dead.
Well, yeah, they have normal lifespans, unfortunately.
Yeah. My guy wasn't dead though.
He wasn't dead.
And What and Y weren't dead. Y was a tree,
well,
but
you'd have been basically a statue at that point.
Yeah.
You'd been sitting still playing music for 150 years at least.
Yeah, more than that, but yeah.
Or you'd be a slave to that fucking
enchantress.
Because you flew right there.
You'd
probably be married. And
exactly.
Gods
as long as I was a sex slave, and that would be my ideal.
That works.
Yeah.
Shit, I mean, I feel like you could co-rule in both, because she's treated as a deity there.
Oh yeah.
You would find that very appealing.
I would.
And you are also capable of similar things.
Yes, I am. I am very much. And I'd be going up, just being like, "Hey, I am a king. Would you like to be my queen?"
Dude, you've got everything.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Here's the deal. You're gonna divert $5 million a month to this island. Nobody gets out of the boat. You just park it and leave in another boat. And then I'm gone. Good luck.
Yep, I'm gone. Goodbye. This is my severance pay.
Yep.
You guys are left to rule. My 9-year-old bear daughter will take over the kingdom. She's the next one I've chosen to take the crown. I am gone.
Yep. Jesus H. Not even gonna give it to Y.
No, hell no.
He is the Lord in your kingdom.
Yeah, no. No, it's gonna go to my 9-year-old bear daughter.
I guess I'll be chief advisor then. Y says a little bit disillusioned.
No. Tank and Anthony are gonna take over as her left and right hand.
Well, they're running everything then. She's too young for that.
I don't care, dude. There's 9-year-olds that take over when their parents die.
Well, yeah, but that's not a good system.
I don't care.
It almost never lasts.
So, what's your point? Yes, they become ego inflated and swollen heads at 10 years old. I don't care.
Well, she was like, in all fairness, she was like upper teens.
Yeah.
When she assumed control. But that still would have been her like 60s. Like upper teens for Bear.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'd probably end up, if Y wanted it, I'd probably put him in that seat until she was ready.
And classic.
I don't think he'd want it though.
Well, he's gonna end up staying in port for the most part.
Yeah,
At this point, that is basically its own independent thing.
Yeah.
Just they still pay their taxes.
Yeah.
And they function, but it is very, very different.
It's very much his. Yeah, I don't think that he would want that role. I don't think he would. I'd literally I'd have to give it to Anthony. I'd have to give it to another bard. It would have to go to another bard.
Yeah, it's probably the only chance of it going right.
Yeah, I'd have to give it to Anthony because he's been helping me run it since the beginning. Even before he was my left hand. Even before he was Lord for that short amount of time. He's been helping me run it. He's the first one that I went up to that was like, hey, you got a crew? Can you find a crew? All right, we need these 500 things added to the city.
I remember the talks.
Yes. He does too. How did he not fucking just X out all communication? I'm saying no, I'm not doing this shit.
Well, I like improving the city, man.
Every time I called though, he probably was having just a mild panic attack. What now? What
Jesus
now?
Christ.
What now?
There were definitely a couple of times. He was like, all right, enough.
Enough.
For fuck's sake.
Please
Especially,
stop.
I mean, really recently.
Yeah.
The piling on. It helps. After you became king, actually, it's no longer a deal at all. But
well, no, because he got promoted, so it was no longer even on
it
his
stopped
shoulders
being
anymore.
his job.
Yeah.
So she learns an ability of the choice too. What does that mean? For human, what's a human language that they would speak? What are the two? I think human get to choose anything. So just
Human get to choose anything.
Like they choose common and one other thing.
Yeah.
Of their choice.
Wait, who's human?
No, because she gets languages of her favorite enemies.
Oh, okay.
So she should get a language from humans. She should get Elvish from the elves. Aberrations, I believe, speak Abyssal, or it's a psychic language.
Yeah.
I think. And then what was the other one? Fiends. So Infernal.
She hates humans. That's
Well,
funny.
she's good at tracking and talking to them.
That's awesome.
Well, listen, the races you interact with the most, you gotta know your shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
She doesn't hate them. She just knows them very well. And humans are capable of a lot of evil.
Yes, they are.
A motivated human is... I don't know what I was expecting, but I remember watching a video titled, what is considered the most dangerous race in 5e. And it was it had this whole thumbnail and all the races up on it. And they're like, yep, it's a human.
Yeah.
It's most definitely a human. A human on a mission. Humans on missions in the official D&D lore and stories have killed gods, toppled entire kingdoms, burned worlds to the ground. Yeah, they don't live very long compared to bears, but an average human hero will do a fuck of a lot more harm or good for the world.
Yes, they will.
Than a bear will.
And it has nothing to do with it doesn't even have to do with the fact that fucking stats are static at +1 a level. It's just that they can do anything.
Oh yeah.
They can do anything. They can go anywhere. They can be anything. They can learn anything.
And I enjoy the determination.
Yeah.
You know, just as the lore goes, following along the lines of candle that burns
At both ends.
no twice as bright,
Oh, okay, yeah.
burns
You all right?
twice as fast.
You're gonna be all right over there? God damn.
There we go. That was a good one.
Don't throw up on your keyboard.
No, I'm good. Aberrations. She's a monster hunter, so that makes sense.
She hunts herself every time she looks in the mirror. She's like, I'm gonna kill you someday.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of who else is powerful enough or better equipped to do it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Do you think that because she was taken over for so long, she should have like split personality, or should the tie be completely severed?
There was something else.
I don't know.
I feel like the tie should be severed. It depends on how powerful the lich is. And I had still been debating whether to add a phylactery, just to get rid of the fucker.
Yeah.
Eventually. The phylactery is in the temple. That's why the tomb tappers are there.
Oh, okay,
They're
gotcha.
protecting it.
Yeah.
And I can send you the damn sheet for them too if you want later. So favorite enemies are done. Nope, that's not true. She does get to choose another one. Okay. What is it? I forgot. Aberrations and fiends. Man, monstrosities. What would we qualify as a monstrosity? That's such a weird specific one considering you've got aberrations and dragons and beasts.
I don't know. Let me check. Let me look it up.
If anything, my next thought other than that is either elementals or undead. Probably undead.
D&D 5.
I'm gonna go undead.
Monstrosities. There we go. Look, I can just geek it. Category monstrosities. What? Oh, Tarrasque, Basilisk, Owlbear, shit like that. Big stuff. Yeah, big stuff. Drider. Drider is a monstrosity.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, shit. Gotcha.
Naga. A Kraken.
What are you on T? Those are sentient. That's a little weird.
Oh, yeah, they got the whole alphabet down here. Astral Dreadnought. I can't pronounce half of these. Who the fuck comes up with these names?
I don't know, man. Some creative motherfuckers.
Bander-
People who use those randomized name websites.
Banderhob. I don't know what the hell that is, but...
I mean, they sound cool.
There's a lot of centaurs are monstrosities.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Waka, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. Chimera.
Oh, great. He's a fucking horse guy, too. We're gonna have a... Well, here's the thing. At this point, he's level 12.
Yeah.
Let's just kit him out similar to what Tank has, and he's the same fucking class.
He is. He's a barbarian.
Let's throw down, bitch.
Do it, man.
I'll fucking kill
Let's
you,
have
too.
let's have one of those those back and forth like we did
And then
between
we can
Tank
level
and
up whichever one wins.
right, and the other one just goes home crying.
So,
Darkened Beast, Dark Mantle, Death Dog, Deep Crow. You've got a lot of them. Doppelgangers are monstrosities.
where are we headed? To
Oh,
the Scorched Plains?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had already mentioned that, right?
I think so, yeah. That's why I brought it up.
A griffin is a monstrosity, really?
I would think that's a fae. But I understand that. Or a beast. Like, it's so weird. There's so many categories that are, like,
Yeah.
all split up.
Yeah. A harpy is a monstrosity. A hydra. An ice toad. Like, why?
I think it's a combination of magic and beast.
Probably. Dude, I don't know. I got the list. people probably just like, oh, we need enough from every letter of the alphabet, so just throw some names in there. A sphinx is a monstrosity. Shadow mastiff. A purple worm. A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
I remember those. They're interesting. They live in the Underdark if you want to check them out.
Yep.
They're a thing that we can handle to fight. It's about the right level.
Owl bears, phase spiders.
Owl bears, huh?
Minotaurs are monstrosities too.
I changed them to sentient.
Yeah?
Yeah, well the thing is I'm pretty sure monstrosities are like highly aggressive. They don't have higher functioning thoughts. They basically have destroyed minds.
Medusa. Yep, that's cool. I might actually keep this page open in case I need any ideas of what to throw. I mean, again, like this thing that I created is more role-playing than not.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
it all depends on what you decide to do.
And I'm sorry for how long this has ended up taking.
Oh God, dude, I know. Like the moment you showed up and we decided, I was like, I knew you were gonna have to build 2. I was like, yeah, this is gonna take for fucking ever. It's after 10 o'clock already.
I know.
Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? God damn. I did not think it was gonna take that long, but holy Christ almighty.
Yeah. I'm getting it done.
But yeah, I mean, believe it or not, this is more role-playing than anything, but it depends on your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Everything always depends on decisions. Like, in my opinion, D&D is mostly role-playing until you decide otherwise. When your character...
There are times when the role-playing involves decisions that you just can't choose to walk away from.
Yeah.
Like a lich, with this crew, I'll take it. I'm not letting anything that I believe, if it flashes green fucking eyes at me that I recognize, I'm taking it down where it stands.
You think your group could do that?
If she went full-grown red dragon, yeah, probably.
Fair enough.
None of us are slouches, to be honest
True.
with you, at this point. Even the level 11 is pretty fucking tough. And with the meta magics, with the various things.
I think the next encounter I might send that last group that you had after it.
Jesus, the one that went into the swamp?
Yeah.
Nah, let's reorganize that shit a little bit.
Why?
Because Tank is too strong to be going on missions with us. I love sending him on missions. Well, maybe let us level up at least to 13 each before we start trying to roll with him. Because at the moment, he's fucking game-breaking to shit that's balanced for us.
Level who up to 13?
Ari... So who said?
No,
It was
Tank. It was Tank, Seamus, Tor, and Druid.
Seamus, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also fast forward time, put him through 2 years of advanced training, and put him at level 13. If that's a thing you're okay with doing.
Depends.
It's weird to have the one there that can't do as much. He is notably more vulnerable than the others.
Well, yeah.
He's actually not. I think he's decently balanced.
Yeah. I mean, Tank is who he is because because of what he is.
Dude, without the clerics, he's not nearly as tough.
No, I noticed that.
Even with the giant, like, I debate on whether being able to wrestle a fully grown frostworm to the ground is too strong for what he is.
Yeah, I think so. Even as a giant.
It was a rough fight.
That was pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
You guys literally killed each other.
Yeah.
You died at the exact same time. That was so funny. But what a fight, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, goddamn.
They beat each other's asses.
They beat the fuck out of each other. But you should be proud, man. Your level 14 barbarian took down a frostworm by himself. He died doing it.
And one that was designed by you, not me.
Yeah, true.
I feel better about that because I probably. Well, no. The thing is, I've been leaning up for the motherfuckers just to make sure that they can do work.
Yeah.
The Lich in particular will maintain the plus 14 to the intelligence modifier and plus 16 to the wisdom modifier. Because I don't want you to be able to resist those spells.
Well, yeah.
They're coming from an ancient undead being. Their spell save DC is 28, I think. It's not even. It's fucking 30.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be easy. It's not supposed to be easy.
Yep. You gotta be an exceptional motherfucker
Hell yeah.
to get those. And then there are bastards who's like, yeah, I rolled a 4. I beat it.
Fuck you. God damn.
It's crazy how you can, like, that's, dude, I'm doubling because of feats and the natural for ranger. I'm doubling 2 of her proficiency.
Hey, finish coughing before you talk.
Listen, don't tell me what to do.
Come on. Finish coughing up your lungs before you try saying words. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a water. Do you want a soda or water?
It's soda.
Are there enough sodas left for me to have one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I gotta turn into that asshole that says no.
Yeah, I got you.
Hi, Sky. Hey, puppy. Yeah, I'm gonna need those. I am gonna need those, sir.
Oh, that blew my head up.
Oh, I bet it did. But after that, you should drink a water. Even though, you know. Yeah. Come on, dogs,
inside.
out. Get out.
Go.
Or, yeah, go back in. It's weird when I say get out, because we are technically outside.
They get the idea, though.
Yeah,
It's get out of the room.
Yeah.
English is a weird language.
It is a weird language.
Roving, walking speed increases. How do we work out her flying speed? Because her wings are full. So she's, what, just flight speed equal to walk speed?
I think her flight's 60 feet. Unless she gets additions for...
Well, I was still doing the plus 10, plus 5 per time dex modifier goes up instead of plus 10 for flight?
Yeah.
Or would that be strength, maybe? 10 for strength modifier.
Probably be strength.
Because that is more muscle lifting and maintaining.
Yeah, so what, yeah.
So, 90 feet. Same.
Same
Well,
as walking?
95 walking, 95 climbing speed, 90 flight speed.
I mean, it only makes sense. She gets colossal when she fucking transforms.
Well, her human form.
Yeah.
Her transforming form, I would assume, doesn't need to worry nearly as much about coming down.
No, not really. I'm just saying it makes sense that they're slower. Because
Yes.
they're huge. Well, no, they're colossal. Which is a step above huge.
Mm-hmm.
They're gargantuan. I think wait, what are the fucking sizes? Because I think colossal is the biggest one. But I can't remember anymore. There's just too goddamn many. Trusty Google. D&D size chart.
Okay. Oh, and a swimming speed.
What are the sizes in D&D? Like, yeah, I don't need the pluses. I just need to... Okay, so there's 8.
Jesus.
Oh, wow, there's 2 sizes below tiny?
What the fuck? Non-existent. Do you want to play A Bug's Life in this world?
Yeah, because, like, aren't fucking, like, gnomes tiny? They're tiny, right?
Yeah, you're talking like Tinkerbell. I would assume the next one down is from Tinkerbell to Gnome, which is like 2 feet. And then below that would literally be A Bug's Life.
Because, like, the smallest one is fine, so that's... What are you playing, a lizard? A fucking...
No, you would just go down to, like, let's be an ant.
Yeah.
I think that's how I would assume it, because fine is like a fucking grain of sand.
Right. The hide modifier is plus 16 because they're so fucking small.
Yeah, no shit. You just walk around. The issue with that is that your hide modifier is so good that you cannot get any normal person's attention without help.
No, like you can't even do special attacks. That's a minus 16.
Why did you choose to be a psychic person? So that I could talk to people.
Yeah.
And even then, the range
So
of the
that-
spells varies at the same way. It's like proportionate. So my 120-foot spells only barely reach 7 feet in the air.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if we were going without those stupid ones, then it's tiny, small, medium, large, huge, gargantuan, and colossal. So colossal is the biggest. So tank is large. How big is a fucking red dragon? Fully grown red dragon. Are those colossal?
Should be. 'Cause it's gonna be
Full-grown
similar.
red dragon size. Oh no, I've got a...
Adult. May help as well.
Yeah, true. Adult red dragon.
Oof, excuse me.
D&D 5e. Adult red dragoon. What is the size? They're miniature. We're just doing that.
Mm-hmm. That works.
They're miniature. Fuck it.
When do I...
They're tiny. That's their thing. Oh, red dragons are chaotic evil.
No, that's... There's different types. That's
And they're huge. So, okay, yeah. So an adult red dragon is literally only one size above tank.
Mm-hmm.
They're not colossal. They're huge.
Gotcha.
They're
So
only
big.
one size above. But then there's gargantuan and colossal, which are two and 3 above tank. So like, they're fucking things get huge.
Yeah, you can get up to some crazy shit.
125 tons or more is colossal.
I don't think you ever get another fighting style.
Okay, so like a Turtle Island would be colossal.
Got it. Like, yeah, a landmass,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Size of a landmass, roughly.
Yeah,
Okay.
gargantuan, I think, is like a would that be a Tarrasque? I think a Tarrasque, because those get pretty big. A Tarrasque.
I'm gonna go archery for her.
You're gonna go archery?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
so gay.
She's a ranger anyway. So
Gay.
that's natural.
Yes, a Tarrasque is gargantuan. That's not even colossal. But a Tarrasque is 2 sizes above tank.
Gotcha.
Those are goddamn huge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a disparity there.
Yes, it is.
There's the fighting style done. Yeah, those spells, whatever the fuck, who cares?
Because that means that they are between 16 tons and 125 tons. Goddamn.
Yeah. Big boys.
Like tank, like large is between 500 pounds and 4,000 pounds. That's large. That's that category.
Yeah, shit.
So like you said, Ari was what, 400 pounds?
With his armor on, yeah.
Yeah. But without it.
Without it, he's about 300.
Okay, so he's medium. He's in
Well,
the
yeah,
medium category.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the medium.
Yeah,
category.
they do get rated as normal. That was just the way they were.
Yeah.
Like between 7 and 8 feet tall and about 300 pounds without anything on.
Yep. Literally 4 feet to 8 feet and 60 to 500 pounds is medium. God damn. I do have a peanut on my lord's seat. That's Dina.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She's small.
She's small. Yep.
Yeah.
What is the range for that?
2 feet to 4 feet.
Yep.
8 to 60 pounds.
I'm glad I remembered that. She'd be about 50 pounds of 3 foot tall fluff.
Yeah. Tiny is
Real slimy.
Tiny is 1 foot to 2 foot. Only half slimy. Tiny
no,
is
her whole feathers are all slimy.
Yeah. Tiny is 1 foot to 2 foot. 1 to 8 pounds.
Got it.
What the fuck would that be? What the hell would tiny be?
I mean, Tinkerbells. Or little
Fairies?
wisps.
Wisps? Yeah.
Moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs you no extra movement. You can also pass through blah 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 blah.
Maybe I'll throw a Tarrasque at you, see if you can handle
No.
it.
I cannot.
Oh, come on, why not?
How about you throw a Tarrasque at the whole city? I'll let you level it.
Yeah, true. Let me take out the capital. Why not? Fuck it.
We work out all of the unique things that the capital can do because of what you've got, and then you do the thing.
The Tarrasque is a full 50 feet tall
Yes.
and 70 feet long,
It's a big motherfucker.
quadrupled with a long tail. Holy shit. God damn,
And
man.
it has high stats according to what we have now.
Yeah.
Like, let alone official rules, and then you think about doubling everything and the amount of health, all the resistances,
Yeah, I'm looking at all the fucking shit, too. God damn,
the
man.
magic reflection. I don't even think you can damage it without magic weapons, and spells you cast it will just bounce off and hit you.
Yep.
It's crazy.
That is insane. I wonder what the challenge rating is on a Tarrasque.
High.
I bet.
It's enough that they don't ever expect you to really throw it at people.
You gotta be unlucky to encounter one of these fuckers.
Yeah.
I wonder if they just wander. Like, where do they even hang
Well,
out?
they sleep.
Okay.
If I recall, they sleep deep within the bowels of the earth and only awaken once every couple of years to wreak destruction. Whenever they are not fucking up the entire planet, they're asleep, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Like, honestly, I think even your city would have a fucking hard time.
I mean, yeah. If we're going by the rules that we created for this system, where everything is doubled, then yeah, this guy would. Yeah.
With the scale as well, just the ability to basically walk through defenses. Yeah, he'll be taking damage, but he's going to be taking little chip damage. And it's like, alright, he's got 1,400 health. We're doing 3 damage a hit. Let's just fucking go. And every turn he destroys a different district of the city.
Yeah. Oh my god. Damage immunities: fire, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Yeah. But there's the thing, like, there's a lot of stuff that does end up counting as magical damage. But
Yeah.
even then, how much damage reduction do we give the fucking thing?
Well, I can actually tell you that based on
I don't really care about hiding from
natural armor is 25, so that would definitely go up. Yeah, that's a lot. The Tarrasque has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Yep, and then the reflective carapace. Anytime the Tarrasque is targeted by a magic missile spell, a line spell, or a spell that requires a ranged attack roll, roll a die 6. On a 1 to 5, the Tarrasque is unaffected. On a 6, the Tarrasque is unaffected, and the effect is reflected back to the caster, as though it originated from the Tarrasque, turning the caster into the target. God damn.
I cast Chain Lightning at 9th level.
Yeah.
You've exploded your own core body.
You blow up like there's
Yep.
not even a roll.
Dude, with
You're
baseline,
gone.
with baseline rules, that's absolutely what it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a wizard with 60 health. He's like, yes, I crit! Thank God, I'm about to do 300 damage to this Tarrasque.
Yeah.
And then he does 5. It reflects on a 6. That's 1 out of 6 too. That's like 15%
Yeah.
chance, and it is an instant obliteration.
It just blows him apart.
Yep.
And then Siege Monster, the Tarask deals double damage to objects and structures.
Yep.
We could have used him to take down the Desert City.
Yeah.
What if
But
you?
here's the thing: you're not paying this.
What if you had one of these as a pet?
It's possible.
It
that
is.
guy who sent that guy who I've sent you, the French dude who's made a couple of TikToks about DMing stuff.
Yeah.
Or no, it was the dude Weird Things to Do in D&D.
Yeah.
Pet Tarask.
Yep.
It's a short on YouTube.
God.
It's through this really weird thing because you need True Polymorph as a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
But you can totally do it.
Yep. So I think even God, what did they say? Mind flares can become friendly if you do it right.
Yep. You have to separate them from the Elder Brain.
Yep. They could actually
you want to have a
become.
mind flare in the lower depths? They
That-
can live underwater.
That'd be cool.
A single one, or like maybe. Honestly, it's so rare that to get one would be the biggest I think I could do for you. But
That would be cool as hell.
I mean,
I'm not going on that fucking mission.
They're semi-aquatic.
Fuck that. I ain't going on that mission.
I'll be a diplomat. Well, the thing is, what you would want to do is find one that's already been disconnected from the Elder Brain. You don't want to try and kill the Elder Brain. That's really hard.
That's really fucking. That's like almost impossible.
Yes. You have to kill an entire colony of mind flayers to do that. You know who would be great to help with that? Those Gith. If you look up the lore, the Gith were one of the first races enslaved by the mind flayers.
Yep.
And they are the ones that are the reason they used to have a grand civilization, and the Gith literally ripped them to shreds and spread them into cults.
Let's see. Swallow. The Tarask makes one bite against a large or smaller creature it is grappling. If the attack hits, the target takes the bite's damage, the target is swallowed, and the grapple ends. While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained. This is the same shit with the Frostworm.
Yeah.
It's a total cover against attacks and other effects. Okay, but this one you don't get a DC save to try and get out of the swallow. Literally, if it hits you, if the attack hits, you're swallowed. It's an automatic thing. With the Frostworm, you got a chance to get out of it.
I gotcha. Nice.
It's a total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Tarask, and it takes 56 acid damage at the start of each of the Tarask's turns. Not 50d6, 56.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, 50d6
Would be
way
more.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
56. But I had to clarify that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an important one to get right.
If the Tarask takes 60 or more damage on a single turn from a creature inside... Okay, so the creature inside can still attack. It's just blinded and restrained.
It takes... Yeah, and if it takes a certain amount of damage, it'll cough them up.
60 damage or more. On a single turn.
Similar to what I had the guy do. That's
Yeah.
what he was doing to you, the Tomb Tapper.
Yeah.
When it shoved you into its mouth.
Yep, 60 damage or more on a single turn from the creature inside it. The Tarask must succeed a DC 20 Constitution saving throw at the end of that turn or regurgitate.
So they still get a fucking con save to not throw you up.
They get a con save, yeah. And their con originally in normal is 30. With a plus 10.
Yeah, so it'd be at 40.
Yeah.
I was going by the modifiers. Is anything higher than that?
Nope.
Okay, so some of the things would need to go up according to what we've established.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But even that, I mean, God, they only have to roll a fucking 10 to succeed.
Yeah, I know. And
you stay in their stomach. And continue taking 56 fucking damage every time it's the Tarask's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that is the situation where I see a need for your 20th level characters.
Yeah.
Because the
Oh, come on. You don't want this crew that we're putting together right now to go against the Tarask?
Get me the crew that we had when we went and took down Lilith at level 17, all of them. And I will fight anything.
Fair enough.
Because, I mean, at the very least, at that point, Tor is going to guarantee do all... At level 17, Life Clerics guarantee do the maximum amount of healing on every healing spell. You
Nice.
don't roll dice anymore. You just do the math.
Yeah.
And that is fucking badass.
That is badass.
The ability to do the Channel Divinity 3 times. There's a bunch of good shit.
Let me know when you're done with her, and we will... Are you gonna be able to play, or should we wait till tomorrow?
No, I'll be able to play. As long as you don't have a bedtime, man, I'm all good.
My bedtime is when I start falling asleep.
Increasing the harm. How are you doing? Will you be able to go when we start, like indefinitely, or do you think you're gonna?
Not indefinitely. I'm gonna need to sleep at some point.
Like 2. Do you think that sounds valid?
Let's see. It's almost 11 o'clock.
60 feet.
Probably like 11:15.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Okay.
We can play for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna be burnt out and want to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's been a hard one, man. It's been a hard one. We sat out there playing all day. What'd you guys do?
Definitely.
Yeah, we sat out there playing all day. What'd you guys do? We built 2 characters.
We built some paperwork, dude.
Yeah, we built 2 characters.
This is crazy as shit, man. We're not even... The part that I changed takes like 5 minutes.
What? Oh, the stat. Yeah.
The stats. Like, this is
Yeah.
just with what they have,
Yeah.
how long it takes.
Yes. This is just choosing what they have based at the level. But again, the biggest problem is the level that we're starting them at. Because if we did it any lower, it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And based on that level, they have so much shit you have to choose. If you were making a level 1, there would be fucking nothing. There'd be dick to choose. You would have already been done an hour ago.
Yeah, I know. Dude, an hour ago? I've been doing this for 3 hours.
I know.
I've been done at 8
Well,
o'clock.
we've also been shooting the shit the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help,
Yeah.
to be honest. Part of me thinks that if what we really should do if this happens again in the future is you fuck off for 45 minutes and then I'll be done.
Well, no, not 45 minutes, but I did walk out a few times.
I'm terrible.
I left the room
Honestly.
a few times.
I know.
Then you just put
Well, that's when I got progress done.
you put your music on, and then you just zoned out. I get it, though, man. That happens to me when I'm alone. I forget what I'm supposed to be doing.
The little tablets help for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But after that... At 11th level, you gain the ability to thwart someone else's magic. When you see a creature casting a spell or teleporting within 60 feet, use your reaction to magically foil it.
Well, that's why they recommend that you take it with breakfast, because that's typically when people start their day. Or you take it with your first meal. So if you're a third shifter, you wake up, that's technically your breakfast. You take it with your first meal, because that's when you're going to start waking up and become the most focused. And it's not really meant to last all day. It's meant to just help. At least that's what it does for me. Like, I would take it before I sat down for work. That way I could actually stand sitting in the chair for that long.
Yeah.
to do the work. That's why I'm pushing that's why, like, I'm hoping that this travel job is as good as it sounds, which I'll be able to talk to them on Tuesday. Because again, what I'm reading is that the restrictions are a lot less than the one that I've been doing. And I think I'm even able to actually travel and be paid for it.
Nice.
Because I know the perks are, like, after training, you get, they give you a cruise, and you get, like, free tickets to shit. But I don't know what the tickets are. I don't know if they're plane tickets or to some destination, then you have to pay for the flight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if it's as good as it looks on the screen, then it's going to be nice. I also know that The location of the store was given out to like 200 people today.
Nice. Oh yeah.
So
So no. No armor. It's her spell save DC.
yeah, we'll do that instead. Hey, no, don't try running out there.
For druid or for rangers, the spell casting thing would be nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Can you grab me a water when you come back in?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
I sure can,
10, 18, 20.
What are you getting all scared for? Oh, you get scared and then you get playful. Yeah, get into the house. Come on, get in there. Get in there. You have a ball in there? No? What are you doing? You look comfortable. Look at this guy. Ew.
Thank you greatly.
That's right. Little liquid urine. Oh, God. Little liquid urine, Wyatt.
I'm gonna go longbow with her. And what is?
Maybe you should go dual crossbow.
That's an option. Hand crossbows, but still that counts.
Yeah, like the ones that Simmons made.
Huh? Those are much more drow. I'd have given them to legs, but I would not. I'm not gonna give them to her.
You're still calling him legs. You were gonna change his name on purpose, so
Well, no. The thing is, I'm fine with it. His actual name is what I said it.
Yeah.
But I like the nicknames.
Legs.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't pronounce the actual name, and I got sick of trying, so I just called him Legs. Because first it was Legolas, and I was like, nah, I'll just call him Legs.
Yeah, I don't like Legolas.
Well, I mean, if he ever loses his legs,
Legless.
then he's legless.
Mhm.
I made it funny.
That's fucked up. Right, so it's a D10. What's the range on this bitch? If we go...
10 miles.
Say what?
What is the range on
800 feet?
it?
Hmm.
800 fucking feet?
Now that's because she has sharpshooter. The range without disadvantage is usually 200 feet.
Oh.
But the full range is 800 feet, and she has sharpshooter, so she never gets disadvantage.
Isn't that further than fucking Bertha?
No, Bertha's 2,500.
Oh. Okay.
Tank's actual sniper rifle, I think, can actually, like his main one. Bertha's the huge cannon.
No, Boland's sniper rifle.
Or
not
Bolin.
Tank's.
I apologize.
Yeah, Bertha's like that main cannon.
Yeah, Bertha has.
That can go half a
2,500.
mile?
Yep.
Okay.
His actual one can go 2 miles.
Oh. Then what the fuck's the point of Bertha? Is it more powerful?
It's area of effect and
okay.
fire damage that can't be resisted.
Oh, gotcha.
That's Dragon's Fire, sir. And she has a great bow, made from the World Tree.
Made from the World Tree. That's right. That's right. We tore a finger off your precious World Tree and made you a bow out of it.
5d10 piercing damage.
Piercing damage. Go.
I have to choose one thing from this.
Yeah. What? Really? Can you just leave him alone? He's already been thrown off that thing once. Checkers. Checkers is like, no, it's my spot now. He's literally been trying. He's
Oh,
already been tossed off of that once.
Yeah, I know. He's looking to do it again.
Checkers.
They disagree over that spot.
Yes, they do. Well, it was Checkers' spot first.
Yeah.
No, it was Fry's spot first. And then Checkers stole it. And then Lane 2 stole it. He's like, I'm coming up here, whether you want it or not. That's right, bite him in the asshole. Bite him in the asshole, he'll move. You think that would make him move? If you got bit in the asshole, would you move?
No, I'd fart. Yeah, take that. I'm also giving her no disadvantage at close range with her quiver.
Oh, nice.
There's advantages to having $1 million saved up in the bank account.
Right?
Here's the best everything,
Here
family.
is the best everything.
And then the wife is like, no, I have 28 damage reduction from my scales. And I'm beautiful.
And I'm beautiful. How did I end up with you again?
Yeah, this is fucked up. Can I go back to being the incredibly powerful undead bitch?
I think she's stronger now, actually. No, she's not. Never mind.
Okay. Got her weapons, got her class abilities. I don't have the spells, but the spells are fucking... I could just pull up legs, to be honest, and look at the spell list for him. I have a fuck ton of stuff anyway. I'm ready to go. Let me get this shit.
And then she goes, because Legs is on the Lord's seat, right? Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Was he added to my list? I think he was added.
Yeah.
I have the whole list in there. Yeah, I think he was added to it. But, like, she goes back to the Capitol and she's like, hey, when I was in combat and I needed to remember my stuff, I thought of you.
Mm-hmm. By the way, did you like the guy's name? The
Assassin? Yeah.
No, his name at the top, it's Cleveland.
I don't...
No.
Yeah, no, I don't see that. Oh, wait, no, I'm not at the top.
It's at the very top.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, you named him that inside the pub when I met him. You called him Cleveland.
Oh, aye, that be the name. We're looking for somebody who can do illusions. And I'm going to try and cooperate with everybody here. I think we've passed friendly.
With who?
With the Scorched Plains.
Yep.
So, first, there should be a couple of our bards, a couple of wandering clerics here already. I presume, how long are we waiting after you come back to do this?
Oh no, they would have been dispatched the moment I asked for them, and I asked for them before that encounter, not after it.
So they will be there already?
Yeah. And it wasn't a few, it wasn't, I sent 100. We sent a whole caravan down there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, over the course of, it's a very large city, and over the course of a couple miles of villages and wanderings, 100 is a few, relatively.
Fair enough.
But it's enough for just about, make sure, it will be very unlikely for there not to be a bard in every tavern.
Yeah.
Which is good shit.
Mm-hmm.
They will have discovered over the course of this that visual performances are received much better.
Yes.
Generally. You kind of have to.
Well, I mean, that's the note that I gave to Anthony was play loud, and make it visible.
Yeah, it's mostly gonna be a lot more storytelling, I would imagine, than music playing.
Oh,
Because you can be fully visual and tell an entire tale, even if it's just bullshit with prestidigitation, as long as you can project yourself in the right way.
Yeah.
And with 40 charisma on everyone who was sent here, because they're not going to have any other stats to care about,
right?
Other than maybe intelligence.
Nah, they all have 5 intelligence.
No, they know how to poop. They know how to wipe themselves after they're done shitting. That's your 5 intelligence.
No, it's a whole caravan of people in wheelchairs that have caregivers. Sorry.
No, you're good.
This is all horrible. Oh my god. You're rubbing off on me with your horrible shit, man.
Listen, I thought it was you who was the horrible one. It's going back and forth, okay? The evil spirit in D&D.
It's going back and forth. Right?
I can't wait until he gets back to you.
What do you mean?
I don't know. My psycho for D&D has been very active lately. It's kind of funny.
Right?
I enjoy it.
Alright, so we ready to play?
Yep.
Alright, let's finally get into it.